baby. I see you looking at my PIC. I know. 그게 땡겨 좀 더 땡겨 봐봐 기동 차지. Zoom in, zoom out, okay. Zoom in, zoom out, okay. Zoom in, zoom out, okay. Baby 확하게 확대 확실하게 out.
Sometimes I have a couple months where I barely even listen to any podcast at all. Ava Jules started her podcast a couple weeks ago and I just finished the second episode. She talked about living alone, how she views her parents differently now that she lives alone, and I agree with this so much. Like, she said she feels like her parents are not just parents but like actual human beings with their own things. And that's obvious, but it just comes as a surprise, I guess, when you move by yourself. I moved out of my parents' place last year and my mom has become like my best friend. We do everything together. We go to museums, we often go to gym together. It was so much fun. Like yesterday we just went to the gym, we trained together, we chat about everything, and that's just so nice. Yes, but if you're looking for podcasts that are just like chatting about things, Ava Jules is a big recommendation. I have watched her videos for years. Yeah, another recommendation I could give is Adama Sofia, who makes the podcast in Finnish. So if you're Finnish, you can check her podcast out. She has released a couple episodes so far, I think 3 at the moment, and her podcast is called Manifesting Me, and she talks about herself, her life. She has a couple kids, is like a mindfulness coach, and she also talks about manifestation, mindfulness, and all of this well-being stuff, which I'm super interested in. I'm really excited for this weekend. I'm overall always excited that it's weekend, it's free time, no work, no stress. But especially this weekend, because today I'm seeing my best friend after such a long time. Somehow we got into this very kind of like limited event that is about Korean beauty and skincare and food. We have no idea what's gonna happen, honestly. We heard there's some guest speakers and we just need to show up at this time and be there. I have no idea what's gonna happen, but I'm glad I'm going with my friend, so I don't need to go alone. And I'm just really excited because if you've been following my channel, you know I really enjoy cultures and food and beauty, and especially Korean culture. I have been into it many years and I wish to have some new perspectives from here. I think it's really cool that the Korean Embassy here in Finland organizes events like this. I remember a couple years ago, maybe a year ago, yeah, I just joined a random giveaway and I won like a huge bucket. The buckets are such a Finnish thing. Okay, long story short, basically in Finland people line up for buckets, free buckets. You would line up for many hours to get a bucket that is usually ad of some company or something. But anyways, I got a bucket that says like Korean Embassy and it was full of Korean snacks. There was some cute socks and there was also some skincare things, I think. And it was so amazing. I just got it for free. I just went to pick it up and they're like, oh, happy holidays. I think it was before Christmas. Yeah, happy holidays. And I was like, wow, thank you. About my weekend, it was really great. The Korean event went super well. It was so much fun. They explained about K-beauty's history. That was super interesting to hear about. A lot of information I've never heard of. So it was great to go from like 3,000 years until now, how K-beauty has developed. And besides that, we got to make kimbap by ourselves. The kimbap wasn't perfect, but as you can see, it was okay. It was fun to make, definitely. I will call this improvement, most definitely. Look at that, there's a beautiful pattern on top of it.
저기요, 네.